Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Joellé, and in today's video we are going to be playing with the new palette from Huda Beauty. This one is called the Warm Matte Obsessions. I already swatched it in one of my previous videos and I used the cool tone matte one, so if you guys have not catched that video, I will link it somewhere down below. But I wanted to just play with this palette really quickly just because it is Sunday and I wanted to do something super simple. Even though this is a little too much for my Sundays, I still wanted to just create a look for you guys. And let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think about this palette. Are you guys interested in these palettes right here? It is not something that we haven't seen before, but it does have a new formula, which is the cream to powder formula. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look and also my thoughts and just a little bit of an update on the formula, then let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to like and of course subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is a super simple look that I just created, but I do gotta say that it has been about 10 minutes. I have been looking for the liners that I also received with this one, but I can't find them. I just needed to use the brown liner to tie line, and that is all that I was going to do with those liners. They're really nice and creamy and they really stay in place, which I do really like, and they're easy to work with, so those co-liners are really doing a good job if I can find them. Anyway, but I do want to share a little bit of what I am experiencing right now with the cream to powder formula. And I did experience the same thing with the cool palette as well, but I did not notice it when I was filming. I actually noticed it afterwards, that the cream to powder formula really never sets completely into a powder. It actually stays really nice and creamy, and they are really nice and opaque, and they are buildable, and you can really like make a statement with those shades. They blend really nice and beautifully. But I do notice that when you really start going on about your day, the product is moving because it starts building up in certain areas of my eyelid. And again, it happened with the same formula with the cool tone palette, and it's happening now with the cream one that I use. Again, it's not setting completely, so what I'm going to do, just to avoid that and not to have any problems whatsoever for the rest of the day, I am going to just use this shade right here, which is a really nice beautiful light shade as well. So I am going to take just a little bit and I'm going to pat it right on top of that cream powder that we use. So unfortunately it's not as nude as I wanted it to be. It is a little bit more peachy. So if you want to use something a little bit that is closer to your skin tone like it was before, then you're going to have to reach to a different palette, or even just go to one of your Huda Beauty palettes if you already have the Huda Beauty palettes, and just try to see if you have a cream shade, or maybe just add your regular powder for your face on top of your eyelid as well. So I'm just going to do that just because I really don't want it to be moving around. All right, just adding a little bit of mascara to the lashes now. Let's go ahead and finish up the look using the lip liner from MAC in the shade Oak. Using the Mel Cosmetic liner and headband, I'm just going to fill them in. Huda Beauty in the shade Staycation, right in the center. And I'm going to be using this Fenty gloss right on top. Alright guys, I am testing this foundation, so I'm not going to touch up or anything like that. But this is the final look using the new Huda Beauty palette, a Warm Matte Obsessions. I know, super easy look, really nothing too much to it. It could take you a little bit long, especially if you're creating the wing liner with a brush, or just creating a wing liner is really a little bit of a time consuming kind of situation. If you're not using a tape, if you're using a tape, then it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. My only concern again is from the cream to powder formula. It's just not converting into the powder version all the way. It is actually staying creamy, and because of that, again, it's just building up and it's just not very flattering. I am going to just keep an eye on how it actually looks with the eyeshadows, but I think it should be okay. I will link a comment down below just in case anything changed. But I hope that you guys like this little, again, a mini tutorial, also a review, and overall just how I'm feeling about this eyeshadow palettes. Do you actually need it in your life? 100%? Absolutely not. Especially if you have a big collection, or if you already have something that is going to give you those warm tones kind of shades, then you absolutely do not need this palette. I hope that I was able to inspire you to create this look maybe with what you already have. But if you're still interested in picking up these palettes right here, the warm tone and the cool tone, I will have everything linked down below, and everything else that I have on my skin as well. And I do gotta say that it is not a bad formula. These ones right here, all of the shades are really nice and beautiful, pigmented, especially the cool tone ones, because I did use more shades in that palette and they are really nice and blendable. The only thing again is that you just have to set the cream to powder formula. If you want to use it on your own, then you know, remember what I said. If it works out for you, great. If you have to set it, fantastic. But for me, for my textury eyes, I do get a little bit oily, sweaty. I live in an area that is really humid. It just doesn't work out for me. But if it does work out for you, fantastic. But yeah, that is it. I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.